Hello, my gorgeous people. Good morning to everybody in the house. My correct Ogbongelesi people. Now remember this two lover bear where they call Prince Kpokpori and Tonto came. So since when Prince Kpokpori where they take demolish his house, so he don't finally come break silent after a long while. Oh my God, my correct people. Abemu una carry una ijoko, carry palmy and carry granite. Carry kola nut join am come lis ten to wetin Prince Kpokpogri have to say about the house wey dem demolish without his notice, without quick notice. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depends on the time you guys are watching me from. How you are doing, guys? I hope you are doing great. Today, we get wonderful topic in the house. So this house was demolished on Saturday without the notice or quick notice of Prince Kpokpogri, the ex-guy of King Tonto Dike. So according to the interview that where he grant with Dr. Kemi Oluloya, the ex-guy of King Tonto Dike talk and say they not give am any quick notice. Even as in the talk now sef, e house not be the main house where they say make they go demolish. Na mistake, na act of hate, na they take demolish im own house. When he carry the paper go the office where they say me he carry the paper go, he said the first day wey they come, according to the way Dr. Kemi was asking him a question, he said the first day where they put the write something say they would demolish the house. Wetin happen that day, in gate man come clean the write up comot because Dr. Kemi don already go investigate. I know say na investigate journalist. Okay, so Prince Kpokpogri say the office where in go verify. They can't say me go another office. So that one was on Saturday. So he can say on Monday he will go. So before he come back now in they start to do the demolish house. He said thank God for the life of his sisters, your daughter and in gate man and a lot of people staff inside the house. He said they be want demolish everybody join the house. You understand? He said they don't even care whether people they inside house or not. They just start with the boys quarter. Oh my God. He said and his sister they inside boys quarter. Without they don't even tell people say I'm giving you 30 minutes to 20 minutes. So he said nothing like that. He said that is even now because say income for south now make people they do them. He said when he come tell the oga, he said when he come tell the oga pata for the house, say see what they happen say una no even write any quick notice or anything or time even give me. He said the oga come dey tell am say in dey give them 30 minutes to pack their things. How can somebody pack in 30 minutes? No be say they fit gather the property for ground, no be say they arrange all of them for ground. No, everything just dey as e dey as normal human being dey live. How you go give people 30 minutes? He say as people even dey put things dey comot for inside a room sef, they no even gree. You understand? He say he come tell the oga wey lead the squad say wetin happen? Why you go do this kind thing? And because say he come from south, he say the man come tell am say make him go back to south. He say and before, after he don build this house finish, people don dey negotiate say they wan buy the house. One popular politician say he wan buy the house because he don already see the house and everything. He say he can say he no wan sell in your house. So you understand? So something is fishy, my people. And we thank God say no be house they say me they go demolish. So the oga pata will carry out the plan need to pay Kpokpogri, and we go ask for justice. Other man say Kpokpogri do our sister anyhow, but nevertheless, he still be our brother. So we will ask for justice for Kpokpogri house where they demolish. Una understand my country people? So he say after they don't destroy the house and everything, he say he can't go one office. Now there they can't tell and say he has not joined the house where they say made them come out. Say in house not there for junction. Una know say when una buy land, una go verify am for government office. Una go carry am go there just to know. You understand? So thank God say Kpokpogri, Prince Kpokpogri did the same thing, but out of hate, now they take hit am back so. Hmm. He say he know the people wey do am sha. Na that one I take thank God. So now na justice we go come cry for, because as this house fine reach, ba the guy say na 700 million na him take build this house. Even cinema dey inside. Me kpakpa wey dey talk, I don go watch movie for that house. I don go watch film for that cinema. You understand? So my people, na wetin Prince Kpokpori come outside come let us know, and the thing was so annoying. As this house fine reach, me I personally talk and say, why they not dash the house out? Why they not give am to motherless children, orphanage, widows, make they stay, for them to just carry caterpillar, just take caterpillar the fine building? E dey painful. E no be so at all at all. E dey very very painful. You understand? To carry caterpillar, take caterpillar the house. E no good at all. Na I say make I let una know wetin dey happen for inside Abule, my country people. Say make una come see wetin dey shele o. You understand? Make una come see wetin dey shele for inside Abule. Say Prince Kpokpogri house not join at all. Even go reach a ring, this ring light. They even quick rescue am. The man lose many things, eh? The man lose many things. My people, I dey shocking. I dey shocking when I dey listen to Prince Kpokpogri. How una see this matter? Abeg, if you just dey watch for the first time, you are highly welcome. Abeg, after watching, subscribe and on your notification bell, so that anytime wey I take wire, I take on my, that's I take upload a new video, now you will be the first way they go to send my video go they give. To my new subscriber, you all are welcome, and to my returnees, may God bless you. So my country people, now so we see the matter we dey for inside Abule. Now I say make a quick use and take nakam for una ear. Say see what they happen. Say Prince Kpokpogri don't come talk put for the matter of the house where they destroy. You understand? So he say he never see place for where for people, he pikin and his sisters, brothers, he get man. He still carry get man, they follow body. He domestic staff, he still they carry them follow body, because you never know tomorrow. You understand? So saying they look for place. Now Dr. Kemi lawyer, the investigative journalist, come to say why the government way irresponsible for this thing, why they not carry, like they not take care of their needs. You understand? They're supposed to day hospital, I'll be sorry, hotel by now. So now the government supposed to they pay. If now Bodo, but they know they destroy house, they keep on. They go keep on till they judge the case. How can you just carry out a house? Now one day they carry out a plan to destroy, to demolish house. As that house fine reach 700 million. You know how many children want to save? How many people with the hospital? This a later mezie where it on ROIP. You see that money in ROIP, not be a portion. You understand? So Nigeria government, I bet me una kere what the one that they reason some kind thing. How now you destroy this kind beautiful house, or in the name of say the guy no gree sell the house, or in the name of say oh my God, Yoruba say oh my share, oh my share, oh my share, painful. It dey very very painful. Now I say make I let una know. Okay, my people, make I leave una for this junction. We go see for another video. We no go to say. Una bye bye you.
You
Yeah,
built
that
a
is
nice house. People wanted to buy it from you. Can you tell us?
yeah, that is truth. You know,
Why did they want to buy?
when people see good thing and they appreciate it, they definitely approach you and ask
Uh-huh.
you if you want to sell it. You know,
Uh-uh. How
so
long have you had?
the house
Yeah.
today make it 1 year that I opened that building. You
Oh,
know,
there's a lot of rich people in Abuja then when they want it. After a year, people are offering to buy it. I see that it's sitting on a hill, a very nice landscape there.
yeah.
And
Go
and
ahead.
and why would they say a road is going under there? Let me ask you one question. I've always wanted to ask you this. Are you sure that house is 700 million? Because it looks more than that. What's the real price of that house?
All only the plot in that area goes for almost 250 300 million. Then
Really?
talking about the building, the furnitures, everything, because like everything you see in that house, you know, I
Right.
import I import it from overseas. When I was building
Mm-hmm.
that house, I traveled to Turkey myself to buy all the
Mm-hmm.
taps, the furnitures. I bought everything. I imported everything you see there. So I know exactly what that place cost me. And when I bought the
Right.
plot, and when I bought the plot was like a very deep ditch. We
Right.
started filling, we started doing reinforcing before we get to the. It was so much work I did in that place. So that place cost me so much money.
Wow, wow. So I'm looking at maybe my 900, 1 billion. You spent a
Yeah,
lot on that. There's always a master plan for any house in Abuja, and the Abuja master plan has to be perfectly correct. I'm hearing that one of our governors actually has a house on that major road, Governor Diri of Bayelsa. Is that true?
correct, very correct.
So the governor's house goes along that road, and they still want to demolish your own house.
Well, what actually happened was that if you check, when you look through the FHA master plan, the
Right,
road the road does not go through my house. If you look at
right,
the if you look at the Abuja master plan, the road does not go
right,
through my house. If you look at
right,
FCA master plan, the road does not go
right.
through. The person I bought those place for, the that place was allocated to the person that was around 2015. You know,
Right.
so when they sold for me, if there is anything like maybe road is going through that place, when I paid for search, FHA would have told me that this plot that you want to buy, there is a road coming through. So there's no need for you to buy this place. But even funny enough, the person I bought the plot from works in
Hmm.
FHA, is a lawyer in FHA.
So the lawyer in FHA sold you the sold you the whole what you're saying that the afterthought road was never in the plan.
Was never in the plan. Was never in the plan. The road passed through. What is the name of this estate? Cityscape, which
Okay.
Governor's Idris house back then was the first place that they marked.
Mm-hmm.
And later on, I don't know what happened because I was told that
Mm-hmm.
compensation paid to some people. That they give them land. Thereabout, but
Mm-hmm.
I why me that I'm on my own. I don't have any business with those people. They have to shift and they have to use the road to pass through my house. So the thing is
But
really.
the major road passed through, but nothing is done. Do you think it's because he was a governor and you're not?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think maybe because he is a governor, so they can't touch him. So
Do you think a personal vendetta against you? A
definitely,
personal vendetta, you
yeah, because
envy.
yes, because I'm from the south. I know how many people that approached me to sell that place. The first
Yeah,
person gave me an offer of 1.4 billion. I said no.
yeah,
Another person sent his PA to my house. The guy
right.
came and was like, Kpokpori, you have a nice building here. Wow, this place. Because since I finished that place, and I discovered that everybody started eyeing that particular place. So when,
Eh.
so when I refused, they have to go and cook up land that, a road is passing through there. Though I've given all those details, I've given all the documents to my lawyers, and I think they are going through them. I will meet them in a competent court of law.
Prince Propagri, let me ask you a question. All right. Now, the FCDA, all right, they call the owner of that whole area. Who is Mr. Iliasu?
Oh,
What
Mr.
relationship with
Miss,
him at FCDA? Something
Miss,
about giving him hectares of land and stuff. Can you tell us that?
Mr. Ilyasu is a developer. I think
Right,
Ilyasu owned Cityscape Estate. I
right.
think that was where the road went through before. Before the now later, because from the information I had that some lands was given to him to compensate some persons.
Mm-hmm.
So and which actually he did.
Mm-hmm.
So later know. I don't know what later happened again.
Okay.
Before they now diverted the road from where it's supposed to pass, and they now brought it to my place.
The whole
I
The
have
whole
all the.
thing is suspicious. The whole thing is suspicious. Let me ask you one very important question. Now, I've been shouting through at the beginning of this that some of my fans are excited. They think I'm coming back to journalism, but there's some aspects of journalism in this interview. Prince Papogri, I noticed something when I told you to send me every single paper of that house. I noticed something on one of the papers you sent me. They wanted to demolish your house, but the address on the paper was not your house.
Was not even my plot number. You can see it there. I send you all the
You
documents.
noticed that?
Hmm.
When you noticed that, did you call them right away?
I called them. I even went to FHA with my lawyer that you people served me a notice, and I discovered the notice you served me is not even my plot number. They said I
What
should
if
go
you
and check that the road didn't pass through my house. That's why am I worrying myself? So that is how I left. I went to my house to go and relax. But I know that if I am an Hausa man or I'm from the north, this nonsense will never happen. It
if you
will
were
never.
northern, southern, right?
If I'm a
If
northerner, this nonsense will never happen. It will never happen because they know that I'm from the south.
uh-huh. the
That is why they.
people try the people trying to buy your house, were they northerners?
They are. They are northerners. Yes.
So they were offering money to buy the house from you, and they may have been I see what's going on. Impunity, personal vendettas, impunity.
You
You
know.
know,
You
were
know
you
when.
home when? Go ahead, go ahead.
When they were. I saw what the FCDA, is it the minister, I saw what they wrote. I don't want to respond to it because
Right.
they wrote it. I'm a publisher. They wrote
Mm-hmm.
it that I don't have a building approval so that it
Mm-hmm.
will prompt me to post the documents that I have, showing
Yeah.
them that I have all these documents. That is why I
Yeah.
sent all the documents to you. But I refuse to make it public so that you will know who is lying and who is saying the truth.
Right.
Because ordinarily, if you say if a road is going through my house, like they claimed, they have the right to go to court and serve me a notice. Even the law said is not, you can't get an expatriate order in that case. You will serve me motion on notice. My lawyers will come to court, they will argue it. If at the end of the day the case went in their favor, the court will say, okay, demolished. And
Yeah.
the only thing that pains me in the whole demolition is that
Right.
the minister and FHA, See, they didn't even write me any official letter asking me, please, sir, there is a road going through your house. Please, can we see all the documents that you have? Can you submit
But
your documents for us to see? They never did.
but they already said it didn't affect you when you went to the FHA and
Well,
FCDA served you. They told you you were not affected. Am I correct?
yes, that is what they said. That is what they told
So
me.
you went home to relax. You went home to relax, but they were coming back. Okay, so I heard that a man came to your house and was writing on the wall, marking your house for demolition, and your security guards cleaned it up. Am I correct?
You are very, very correct. What?
When you now
What?
stepped, trust me, I know a lot of stuff going on. It's starting to look like investigative journalism. But when you stepped outside, is it true that everybody from that whole Minister Bello, FCDA, FHA, even Benga, Senator Benga Shafa, the MD of FHA, they were all outside your house?
They came to my house on Thursday when I was not around. So
Okay.
when I came back, my mobile police told me, Oga, the FCT minister, Ashafa, everybody, in fact, the whole FCA, people from FHA, everybody was in your house here. And I said, what was happening? They said they came, they started videoing, snapping here and there. I enter my vehicles. I enter my vehicle. I drove straight to Ashafa's office. And when I got to Ashafa's office, I met Ashafa. So when I spoke with Ashafa, Ashafa said, oh, thank God that you are here. We thought it was a ghost that owned the house. He said, okay, just come to the board meeting. He said I should come to the board meeting. I stepped into the board meeting. I addressed everybody. So when I finished addressing them, Ashafa now told me that, he said, Kpokpori, please go to FCDA the same way you came to us. He said, I myself, Mr. Ashafa, I will discuss with FCDA, then we will get back to you.
Right.
And that was on Thursday evening. So when I went back home, on Friday is half day. These people, all these FCDA people, don't even come to work on Saturday. They are organs. Yeah. So I just have it in mind that, okay, by Monday, I will go to FCDA with my lawyer. You know, on Saturday was when they came to demolish. If there's no interior motive, why must it be on Saturday morning? Because I'm from the South.
Ashafa told you basically that I tried to call Wenga Ashafa, his phone was switched off. I called him about 6 times. He told you basically that there was nothing to worry about and that you were not affected. And first thing on Monday, okay, they now showed up 14th of May, Saturday, and they started demolishing your house. I understand that your daughter was there. Visitors were in the house. Did they not jeopardize public safety by doing that?
They were ready to kill everybody inside the house. They almost killed my staff because they just went straight to the boys' quarter, was pulling, hitting. Then they had to rescue the girl from the boys' quarter.
Hey, they didn't even ask if anybody was in the house. They just attacked.
I'm telling you, even the main building, if not that some of the Niger Delta boys that were there said, if you people want to kill us, kill all of us. How can you just come? You are demolishing somebody's property without asking him to pick anything from the house. They say, no, this can never happen. That
is what I wanted to ask you now, because the images I saw, I called a few people in Abuja and I said, I have to reach this guy. The images I saw were some young men who were taking your property out of the house and they were putting it, gathering it in one spot. I thought maybe they were looting, but I got angry because I said, they're not even open this house so that people can loot. Then I realized that they were actually helping you. So those were the Niger Delta boys, right?
Yes, some of the Niger Delta boys and some of all these Hausa boys that were working in some of this, they came together and they were pulling things from the parlor. They didn't even allow them. The man that led them there, he said, I give you people 30 minutes. 30 minutes. And immediately after 30 minutes, he ordered the bulldozer to start bulldozing the main house. And I told him, Oga, and I walked up to him. I said, Oga, this thing that you are doing, if I were to be your brother, will you behave like this? Or is it because I'm from the south? He said, then go back to your place. That is what he said.
That's what he said.
Yes.
Prince Kpokpori, I want to tell you that God will restore all that you've lost. Amen. God will restore everything you've lost. But some of the information I got was that there were almost 250 police officers, SSS, civil defense. They used all these security agencies because of a demolition of a house. When there's crime going on, when there's people burning each other in Sokoto, they had all these security agencies. Am I correct? 200 plus?
You are very, very correct. If not more than that. You are very, very correct.
That's a war. That's like a war. Hey, oh my. I need to bring some people in. Make a request if you want. Oh, you have a lot of requests, Prince. There's like 18 people. There's so many questions. We're going to answer all of it. No court order. And they're saying it's an order from above. Is that what they said? Order from above.
That is what the man said. He said it's an order from above.
Order from above.
What is his
God
name again? He said it's an order from above.
How are you doing mentally? It's mental health awareness.
I'm fine. I'm a very strong man. You know, the man that said.
Are you staying with family or you're in a hotel somewhere?
I'm in a hotel. I have to be in a hotel, but I'm negotiating to get a place for my people. I think by tomorrow I will sort that out. You know,
the government should be paying for your hotel. This is mismanagement. And you know, the media has been silent about this. A lot of the media is silent. Have you noticed that?
Of course. I noticed.
The media is silent, but if it was a governor or some other big person's house that they demolished, it'd be in the front paper. Everybody has been quiet. I watched this story from Saturday till today, Tuesday, and I said nobody has really done this story. It should be a 24-hour story. When I heard how the house girl was almost trapped in there, okay? No pasted poster, no court order, no nothing. No nothing, no apology. Impunity, injustice, okay?
Thank God that you see the demolition notice that they served me. That is not my plot number. The name of the man.
It was not your plot. This is Nigeria. Everything is wrong. No punch holes were done into the house. Before you can demolish, they have to do punch holes. Am I correct? Before they remove the roof. Before they remove the roof and the belongings.
You have to do punch holes. Then possible you remove the roof and put it on the ground.
Right. You know, and people must take stuff out.
Yes. And tell the person that we have served you court order already. And the law said, when you are serving somebody court order, you have to publish it on a national dailies.
They're supposed to.
You know, giving the person like 2 weeks or 1 month ultimatum to leave the place.
No court, no pasted post.
There was nothing like that.
National daily. No punch holes, nothing. No protocol.
The director that led that the people to my house, his name is Galadama Muta. Galadama Muta. He is the director in FCDA.
Wow.
He's the one that told me that it's an order from above. You know, I said, so, yes, a northern. And I asked him again, if I were to be your brother, will you do this to me? He said, then go to your place. That is because, yes.
We had Northerners. We had Northerners kill a sound engineer here. David Imo was killed. I know David. David Imo was killed in Lagos in vigilante, and they threw petrol on him and killed him over the weekend here. Lagos State Police Command has seized all the killer Okada men from the north, and all their bikes have been seized. Should we not tell them, go back to the north? He's telling you, go back to the south. Go back to the north. This is what happened in Ibadan, okay? During that whole Sunday whole thing. People were telling the Northerners to go away. When will we realize this is Nigeria? No wonder some people say they don't want Nigeria again. It's sad. Now, if this was my house, government must pay compensation for my building materials and my land. Are you going to sue? Are you going to the Supreme Court? What are you doing for your building materials, for your land? Are you going to sue to the Supreme Court all the way to the highest court? What do you plan?
Well, I don't, I keep quiet. I don't want to talk much so that they won't know what I'm planning.
Yeah,
But,
that's what I
but
would do.
that I'm telling you that I will leave no stone unturned. I will leave
Okay.
no stone unturned.
Yeah.
I
It's
will
just like
go.
how I really feel bad for you. I want to take all these questions. I've never had this many. There's a lot of people who want to come live. Can you believe 27 people want to come live? And also 21 people. Let's do the questions first. Now, I want to say something. Tonto DK had nothing to do with this. I don't, can you confirm that? I think she did all the stuff she was ranting about for clout. She had
Well,
nothing to do with this. Am I correct?
well, actually, I don't. I don't even want to say anything about that girl at all. I don't even want to say anything. But the truth is that she has nothing to do with the issue at all. She has nothing to do with it.
Okay. That's all. That's all I wanted to know. Okay, because everybody does their own thing for clout. Let me start with a question. You have a lot of questions here. Oh wait, some people said they can't comment. How come? I'm reading one here. It says, can you see the questions?
Mm,
Can you see it at the bottom? Can you
yes,
see it? I feel sad for Kpokpori, but again, I feel sad hearing him say it's because he's not from the north. Well, some people say they feel sad because it's, ethnic stuff. Another question here is asking you who gave him the land and approval. We talked about that already, right?
of course we
The
have.
the lawyer, the lawyer who sold you the land. What is his name?
His name is Mr. Uche.
Uche. Okay.
Yes.
What's he saying about the demolition?
Well, I think he was very pissed about it. He was not actually
Yeah.
happy about it because he knows that what they did to me is an injustice. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right. A lot of people are supporting you on this video. A lot of people are supporting you. Somebody has here, Baby Queen says, pure wickedness to the highest level. God is watching all of them. Another person here says they need to compensate him. And I told you, they need to compensate you. And I'm really, really wishing you, a lot of luck with this. Um, Someone here is saying, how are you holding on? I mean,
Mm.
like, how are you holding on? This is too much for anybody. This is a lot. Are you sleeping? Can you sleep?
Yeah, I sleep very well. I'm a very
Mm.
strong man. Like I said before, a part of this property, by the special grace of God, I have property in other places, and God has blessed me, so no man can curse me, because they
Safe. We're praying for you. You gotta stay safe, but we're praying for you. Nobody
they
can touch you.
they are not the one that made me, so they can never break me. That's
Yes.
just it.
So somebody says, can we contribute money to support you in our own little way? The fans love you.
No, there's no need for that.
Oh, people like, I have all these very good comments. People said, somebody said here, Instagram has changed, Joe. Instagram has really changed. I haven't been here in 8 months. Okay, here's one. This one is loading. Kpokpori, I pray and I hope you recover everything. Don't leave any stone unturned. You have a lot of supporters on this video. Okay, we want you to cope well. We want you to do well. Somebody here says we're tired of one Nigeria. The act is too biased, too much. I feel this guy's pain. Well, the whole thing about separating Nigeria is all controversial. Someone is asking about your children. Are they safe? Are they okay?
Yes,
How is your?
yes, they are.
They're
They
very
are.
good. We know that.
Yes.
How's the house girl faring? How's she doing?
At least she's getting better now because a block, from the tractors hits side of her head,
Oh my God.
so they have to. In fact, if you see that day, I never expected it. I
Hey,
never
hey.
expected it.
Wow.
So I'm so much afraid. I thought Abuja is a peaceful place to stay. I never know that. Hmm, It's not
Mm,
at all. It's not.
mm, mm. But let me just say this to you. I want to really, really wish you the best because You might look normal on my video, but I can see some things others can't